Oh, I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I've never been interviewed before. Now then everybody, welcome back to WAUK. Today we're doing a little bit of an emergency repair. When I was out in Lake District last time, the pin, this kind of pin here, threaded itself here. So I did an emergency repair in the field. And today I have Tony the Towman has lent me one to see if it fits. Obviously, because it's a military trailer, it was a little bit, we was a little bit dubious whether we had anything that would fit it. But as luck would have it even, the stud and the holes match the existing one. So I'm going to quickly whip the old one off and put this one in place, see if it fits around the actual jockey wheel. And then we're going to go out into the field and film some stuff for your viewing pleasure. We've got Leon here. He's going to be behind the camera. He's going to be, basically, I'll tell you what he's doing now, and you can go and quickly subscribe to his channel. He's going to be doing a bit of an interview, asking a few questions about the trailer. That video is going to be over on his channel, and I may do a few clips behind the scenes on my camera. But yeah, if you want to see the full length interview on the trailer, him asking me questions, wanting to know a little bit more, because he's obviously intrigued by it and he wants to know what it is and what it does. Yeah, pop over to his channel, leave him a sub while you're there, and go and watch the video. All right, guys, I'll fetch you back in a little while. I'm not going to film fitting this. It's basically 2 bolts. It'd be like watching paint dry. So yeah, I'll quickly do this. We'll hitch up and we'll go out to a field somewhere. So, handy me carrying that, because I could have been up the creek without a paddle, really. But that's the old one off. Been about 10 minutes. Old one off, new one on. It's so much smoother now because we've greased all the shaft as well. So we've given it a right good greasing so it goes up and down a lot quicker. And we've got the new bit in place, as you can see there. All good. Right, we're going to hitch it up, bomb over to a field, and I'll deploy the awning for you all to see in real time how long it takes, because I've had a few questions. Right, everybody, I've brought you back and we're in the field, as you can see right now. All we've done is unhitched the trailer from the Land Rover. Obviously you can see that. And I've opened up the kitchen and put the kettle on so we can have a brew. What I'm going to do now, I've not even got the bars out. I'm going to deploy the awning in real time so you can see exactly how long it takes and the procedure. It's very, very, very quick. I'm kind of picturing myself against the kettle. I want to do it before the kettle's boiled. And then we're just going to sit under it, have a chat, and yeah, drink a brew. All right, guys, so yeah, I'll just keep it rolling. I'll try not to swear if I bang my finger or anything. So I'm sure I've shown you these before. These already have the elbow put on already. That's how they're stored. They simply push on. Up there like so. You'll have noticed I haven't brought my hop up, that's because it's out on a job. But usually I would have my hop up to stand on so I wouldn't have to open the door and climb up the side. going to lie, it's easier with the hopper. Can you guess what it is yet? How's that kettle doing? So, how long does it take to set up? I'll continue a few seconds and get it to a finished getting under stage, yeah? This bit's going to be difficult without the hop up. So I'm short, vertically challenged. I beat the kettle, it's not whistling yet. So, how long does it take? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? I beat the kettle. All we have to do now is get a couple of chairs out, sit back, drink a brew, reminisce, plan our next outing. And as I said earlier in the video, Leon's going to do a bit of an interview, ask me a few questions on the trailer. So make sure you go over, because you know I might have forgot something that he's thought of to ask. So it could be quite educational. But yeah, it doesn't take long at all. Obviously it takes a little bit longer if I start putting sides on. I have brought a few sides with me. I don't think we need them today. I'm sweating just doing that. I did rush it. But yeah, in a situation where you need to get it up real quick because of the rain, yeah, you'll be able to do it, no problem at all, with minimum wettage or dampage. But right, I'm going to stop my video. I'm going to finish making this brew. And I hope that's answered a few more questions. Just to show there was no jiggery pokery, the kettle is actually on and I've managed to get the chairs out as well. So yeah, real quick to set it up. Right, so welcome back everybody on both cameras. What Leon wanted to do was just do like a little bit of an interview scenario and ask a few questions about the trailer. Obviously it's quite new to him. I mean, we've known each other for a long time, but we've not been in contact since I've been building it and whatnot, so he just wanted to fire away with a few questions. So what we're going to do, as I've previously mentioned, is Leon's going to record the full interview, if you want to call it an interview, on his camera, and he's going to put it up on his channel. And I'm just going to put a few snippets on my channel, because it's not about my channel, it was his idea. He's having this one. Yeah, I'm not one to take ideas off other people. It's his baby, so he can crack on, and he can do the editing for a change, which I'm quite happy for him to do. So mate, whenever you're ready.
Rightio. Fire.
Shots fired, shots fired.
First question, I would say, what was it originally before you got your hands on it? How does she tow? What's she like on the motorway? What is its overall footprint? You know, how far does it come out? What is the length?
Big.
Big.
The trailer itself is 4 foot wide, 4 foot from the wheel up, so 4x4, and it's 8 foot long. Right, everybody, I have brought you back. Leon's finished his question and answers session. Again, if you want to watch that, there will be a link above, there'll be a link below, and I'll leave a link to his channel at the very end of this video. What I'm going to do now, or what we're going to do, Leon's going to film it, and I'm just going to set the camera up on a tripod and just, or on the side of the car or whatever, and I'm just going to play with options for the walls, basically, of my tarp. We've got a camp planned in a few weeks' time, and I've asked Leon, I've invited Leon to come, he's quite welcome to come, and I said just bring minimal kit. If you've got a fishing bed or an old army bed, bring that with you and you can set it up in the awning. So I just want to play with a few ideas of making a room on the side of the trailer, basically, for visitors, so I can always bring guests to come and stay with me. So yeah, I'll set the camera up, or I'll keep bringing you back and forth. I'm not sure how I'll do it just yet, but I'll set it up and I'll show you a couple of options we've got with this awning that I've built. Using them, I'm going to put this side on and I'm going to try and take it across the landy, so we've got another bit of a roof here. And it just sits under that lip. So if you put it on top of the lip, the door catches it every time you open and close the door. Which no one wants. You've got the kitchen just there, and you've got the front wall up. Landy just on the other side, and we've got the full side on just there. The roof is just a temporary fixture going on the top of the landy, obviously. We're going to play with that in a second and try and get it a bit more functional. So as you can see, we're a little while longer and we've managed to build a thing. We've still got all this side free, by the way, so if I bring more awnings and stuff, we can angle them on and have lean-tos on this side and all sorts of crazy things. But yeah, that wasn't our intentions today. Today we were just building a little bit of a shelter on the side, and we wanted to show you one of the very many ways you can deploy it. So if we take you in now, it's going to go a little bit dark. We have opened the windows for a little bit of extra light. But there's the trailer door just there on the right. That's the back wall. The camera's now adjusted so you can see what's going on. And we've got the two windows not fully open. They do open another level to let air in, but they're just open just to let a little bit of light in. There's our box of bits on the floor. And if I bring you into this corner, I'll stand just in this corner and flip round. You'll see Leon just doing a bit of filming for his channel. And we've got the back of the landy just backed in, so you've got access to the back of the landy, firewood, the dog, whatever you want, food. You can use it as an extra pantry. You can use it as a windbreak as well to stop wind coming into the shelter. It won't stop wind coming from underneath the landy, but I have got more skirts that I can put around the bottom of the landy. I'll just take you out the side here. Should have. Oh, our chairs are just thrown outside, so just excuse that. And that's what she looks like from the outside. It's very bright, so you might get a silhouette. All tied and lashed down. It should be airproof. Famous last words, I know. It has got a little bit of a hole. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the sun being so bright, but just there you can see through. But it's all ventilation. It's never going to be like an Oz tent or anything, because you know it's not been factory made. It's put together with bungees, Velcro and stuff I've used in the field. Now I could take it to somebody and get it all stitched together, but then it's not as modular if it's all stitched together, and the whole point of it is to be modular. That's kind of how it looks, and kind of how we'll be using it in the coming weeks when we go on a little bit of a camp and we use it, because then it can sleep 2 people or 4 people probably. There still is an awning on the back of the landy, so we could actually put that out if we really wanted to, which may be an option. Stuff's fallen over in back at landy from driving across the field, because it is quite bumpy. I'll sort that out with 2 hands in a minute. But that's how she looks. All we're going to do now is we're just going to pack it away off camera. Let me bring you around. We're going to pack it away off camera, lash everything down as it was, and go and take it back to his little sleeping spot where it's going to stay for the next few days, until the beginning of next month when we're going to be using it. But I hope you've enjoyed this little video today. Started off initially initially as us just putting the awning out, just so you could see how long. It took a lot long to do this, but to be fair, we've had it in 2 or 3 different configurations. It wasn't just set up like this. We had that wall up on the landy before, which you will see in the video, and then we moved the landy around a little bit, and we decided, well, we wanted to walk out the kitchen into the trailer, so the wall on this side wasn't really viable. So the way it is now, let me just switch hands, you can be cooking just here, and then if it's absolutely lashing down, obviously you're undercover, you can come in here, you'll have your table out and you can sit down and eat with your chairs and everything underneath the awning, so it's all covered. Whereas before, if this was a solid wall just here, you'd have to walk right the way around to come in the other side. So yeah, I think it's far more viable this way. In reality, we'll probably square up the landy and bring it a little bit closer back, just so the door's almost touching. So I've got, you know, another foot here, the landy can come back. That way we'll lose this gap and everything up here as well, because the landy's a little bit higher than the trailer. So if it's raining, all the rain's going to run down and run straight in through these holes, so it's going to be very wet here. But you know, it's work in progress. It's never going to be perfect, but it's as near as damn it. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little short video. I'll fetch you back next week with another little short video until we have a proper camp out, which will be, as I say, in a few weeks' time. You all take it easy, and from us both, we'll catch you later.
Bye.